So I'm making Scott Lee's basic yellow cake recipe, and as you can see, I've got my mise en place right here. I've got 1/2 a cup of butter softened, 3/4 a cup and 1 tablespoon and 1 teaspoon white sugar, 1 egg, a teaspoon of vanilla extract, a fourth a teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of baking powder, a cup and a half of sifted cake flour, and 2/3 a cup of milk. So the first step is to cream the butter and white sugar together in a bowl, and so I'm going to put them together, but first, before I do that, I like to cube the butter because it makes it easier to blend and it helps it just incorporate itself more evenly into the sugar. So I'm going to put that in the bowl along with the sugar, and I've got my electric mixer here, and so I'm going to blend that I'm going to cream that really quickly. Sugar together, and it's kind of crumbly, but that's okay. And it's all really well mixed together, and the butter is really well incorporated into the sugar. So next, I'm going to add the egg and then beat that in. So I put the egg in, and the mixture is a lot more smooth now and a lot more creamier. So now I'm going to put in the vanilla. I'm going to stir that in with my rubber spatula. So the next step is to sift together the flour and the baking powder and salt. So here's all the sifted dry ingredients together in this bowl. And the next step is to alternately mix this and the milk into the egg and sugar and vanilla mix. So I'm going to start with about 1/3 of the dry mix, and I'm going to beat that in with my mixer. And then I'm going to add another 1/3 of the cake flour mixture. Okay. So as you can see, the mixture is pretty thick. This is what it looks like. It's all really uniform. It looks really nice. And I'm going to put this in a floured and greased 9-inch round cake pan. So here's my greased and floured cake pan, and I'm just going to go ahead and put this right in. And it's, as I said, it's really, really thick, so you're going to have to kind of push it down yourself with rubber spatula or a knife or a spoon or something. Make sure it's really even. And I'm just going to give the pan a few quick taps on the counter to make sure that there are no air bubbles in the cake. I've got my oven preheated to 350 degrees, and I'm going to put this in for about 40 to 45 minutes, or until a toothpick or knife or whatever inserted in the middle comes out clean.